Now that we can
Because,
actually...
yeah, this is the final day.
We can actually go out here. You know what? Not only does that Curiosity Shop guy buy stolen goods and, like, try to justify it, he's also got a bird pet. Oops. That's the pea hat hole. Silly me. He's also got a bird here where it's an enemy, and if it touches you, it'll just steal one item from you and take it all the way back to the Curiosity Shop where you have to buy it back. Ugh.
Yep, and you think, oh, it's gonna steal, like, some bombs or something. No, a bird can steal essential items. Like what, per se? Your sword?
Your bottles.
I believe even, like, lesser your shield. And I think, because, ironic enough, maybe even potentially your bomb bag.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that bird's a jerk. Don't let it steal from you.
It's a jerk bird.
Funnily enough, it's also... Yeah! Funnily enough, it is a great source of money if you can somehow knock it out. Makes sense, I suppose.
So, on days 1 and 2, there will be a giant boulder blocking the way until this guy manages to mine it out with his pick. Not exactly a good Minecraft player. Really needs to get diamond.
Yeah. Especially for such a big boulder.
But anyways, welcome to Romani Ranch, which has nothing to do with the Romani people. Like, just wanted to point that out. Those shoutouts to
Also,
this sign, it's highly in text, even though we're in a completely different place.
oh, that's even worse than that. Because, for those who don't know, that's actually the exact same sign that they used in Kakariko's Graveyard. Yep, same text and everything. Oops.
That's either the most morbid joke ever, or just them recycling an asset and not realizing it.
I think they did fix it up in the 3DS version, at least.
They
also,
did.
pay close attention to Link here.
Yeah, his face texture is different. It's really hard to catch, actually. He just walks through the floating dog.
God dang it, Link.
But anyways, here's our horse. Can't really do anything with Epona right now. Maybe this lady knows something?
You're looking kind of pale there.
Yeah, something's not right with this lady. Oh well. There is something we can do here. Well, there's a couple things. But, like, there's another minigame here that gets easier if you have a particular item. So, I don't really want to bother with it right now. It's not a big deal.
Alrighty. So, apparently we're going to the chicken coop.
Mm-hmm. What we are going to do is one of the more interesting puzzles, but it has a great reward. This is just kind of
Man. Hey, don't be so down, man.
Well, we have seen a lot of depression lately. So what you're supposed to do here is we're going to use that mask we got from the guy who was playing the Song of Storms. It lets you march! And animals follow you.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
I mean, it's kind of less cute when you have tremors everywhere.
True. It's a hell of a juxtaposition, I'll say that much.
Yeah. It's a good thing they seem to, like, all be bunched up. That makes this way easier. That's 6. 7. I guess I'll get the one on the left. And I can see the last one off to my left. Thank you, widescreen!
His help. Also a bit nervous.
Nervous?
I just say, like, I kind of have a worried hunch about all this.
You mean like if my hand were to slip off the B button and I have to do this all over again?
Yes.
Well, there's the last one. And don't let go! Because when you get the last one... Cuckoos! I'm faster than them.
Just a group of cuckoos. is a group of cuckoos called?
I want to make a joke, but I really shouldn't. And now for the best.
This man's
Now for the best mask in the game, which is technically not a mask; it's a hood. It's the bunny hood. Putting that on straight away.
Well, don't yet. Let's leave the area first.
Alrighty.
Let's just call it a hunch.
Oh, there's text here.
Ooh.
It's probably the same as this.
All right.
Anyways, yay, we move faster.
Oh, thank goodness. It's always kind of a tough not to have the bunny hood for this game.
Oh,
it feels so good to just be able to run around so much faster.
It's probably not faster to backwalk, but yeah. If you've played Smash Brothers, you've seen this item before and how it allows Sonic to outrun an F-Zero machine.
He is the fastest thing alive.
Not anymore now that I'm here.
And the thing, this ain't even the fastest we can go.
Oh yeah, you got a point there. But we can surely outrun that bird thief now.
Oh, easily. And thank God.
Right, so
Never.
we should check in with the Curiosity Shop, by the way. Because we need to see if Cafe has already left to tail the thief.
It's true. I think now it should be open.
And what's interesting to note about this is there's actually a way to glitch into the Curiosity Shop's back room without having like done all the prerequisites. But there's no real point to it, I think. The green hat kid. I've been reduced to that. I've got a bunny.
I have a yellow hood. Thank you very much.
I've got a bunny hood on top of my hat, by the way.
Oh, that's amazing.
A Keaton mask. We're just getting all the masks from Ocarina now.
Also, if I'm right, this also means... I'm gonna make an
accepting this keepsake doesn't make much sense to you, but you should take it anyway.
Never know.
And another letter to deliver.
Oh.
We're doing more postman jobs than the postman himself.
We could be. Colors just changed. What does that even mean?
Turned red, maybe? Like, he was pretty pale, come to think of it.
True, true.
Alright. So, we'll learn what to do with the mail later, but first, the Keaton mask has a very particular function. I'm not sure if the game, like, ever tells you anything about this, to be completely honest, but... You remember how, like, there's a patch of grass that shakes and runs away when you try to cut it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I actually had to come out here instead, so if you wear your Keaton mask while you are trying to cut grass that shakes and runs away, you get this. There they, or he or she, or, I don't know, there they are. A three-tailed fox as opposed to a nine-tailed fox, but then again, I'm pretty sure there are 3 patches of grass, so are there 3 foxes and therefore 9 tails? Anyways, it's a quiz minigame. Let's see, Tingle is 35.
35.
Well, where else would you deliver milk? A milk bar.
Bingo.
This one tripped me up. It's 5.
5.
Oh, come on, really?
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't remember this one. They do have more than 2. I don't know if they have 3 or 4.
Considering the theme around the number 4, I wouldn't be surprised if... Alright, we're getting so nervous over this. Yes! I took a shot in the dark. The leader of the Bombers Gang is Jim.
Yep. Alright, we did it.
I am fairly certain that if you mess up that quiz, you cannot attempt it again at the same location until you reset time.
It's kind of annoying like that.
Oh, also, Ship of Harkinian is a neat little feature. I just pressed the bunny hood button and instantly equipped it. I didn't have to take off the Keaton mask.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so as the final night approaches, it is time to learn that there are actually 2 possible ways to do the next step of the Anjou Cafe quest. We are going to do the easier version first, because you get a pretty good item. So normally, they don't allow a child into the milk bar, but on the final night, they just, you know, for reasons they just...
Actually...
You're gonna say it, aren't you?
Well, the technicality is because it's not open yet.
I guess so. So I think you need the cafe mask because that identifies you as the investigator. So we give her the letter. Now there's actually 2 different ways to get the letter to her. Either by hand delivering it or having the postman do it. But if you hand deliver it, you get a bottle of Chateau Romani, which is a very powerful milk that is apparently so good it gives you infinite magic power until you reset time.
Nice.
And apparently this is alcoholic.
Like, it's implied, because like it says that only adults are allowed to drink it.
Oh. Alright then. That just leaves one more thing before we reset time, and then we can continue on to like, doing the main quest, finally. Which means we have just a teensy bit more waiting to do, unless the shop just decided to open immediately.
To be fair, it does make me wonder, like, if modders will be able to use that for any kind of products in the future.
I sure hope they do. There's been some amazing Legend of Zelda mods for N64, so I hope that advances. Anyways, on the final day, the Curiosity Shop owner will have an item available to sell for a change.
Ooh.
See, he admits it's hot property. You're just admitting to it, dude.
I guess he's just fully aware of the black market.
He is the black market. Anyways, it's a bigger bomb bag. No.
Big bomb bag. Oh.
You can sell a couple of things to him, mostly stuff you get in bottles. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, things in bottles. We do have we do have something in a bottle.
Guess I don't know if Chateau Romani he'll take. Wow.
Wow, okay, that's a jackpot if there ever was one.
It is really good. Really, really good.
Really, really good. I'm finding out all sorts of things today. You haven't evacuated yet? You're an amazing little guy. Alright, alright. We are up to 1,200 rupees.
Ooh.
And there's nothing else you can really do. Oh, well, there's nothing else we can do at the moment. I mean, like, if you wanted to play the Sun Song and just zip forward to the moon falling. No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to pause for now. And we will pick this back up with the actual start to the main quest. So, see you 2 days ago, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. I'm FM225, and with me has been...
He's weird.
He's weird. We're weird. We're both weird. But we like it that way.
Yeah.
I remembered the inputs. And we'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all have a good night. Or morning?
Or morning.
What is time?
What is space? Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. With me once again is Ivan. Ivan?
Wait, you did my intro for me.
Did I?
I am confused.
Okay, so I did it a little bit differently this time. But hey, we're gonna actually get to the main quest. Finally. Feels like forever.
Doing it a little differently each time? Sounds like Majora's Mask to me.
Yeah. So finally we're going to, actually go to the swamp now. Feels like it's been forever. But that's only because there's so much side stuff.
No, right?
Yeah.
If anything, I'm happy we finally got the bunny hood this early.
Oh yeah, I should equip that and, totally use it, by the way.
I mean, we got it. Why not use it?
So good. Also, do you hear anything? Do you hear anything? I hear something. Oh, look!
Sounds like moo!
Hey, look, cows!
Hey!
There's just random cows in a hole in the middle of nowhere. Ah, Majora's Mask never change.
And they got plenty of grass. They should be fine.
And I just remembered that you can't actually do anything with them quite yet. Silly me.
Not quite yet, at least.
You can hear them from here!
Yep.
This is awful. No, it's not that bad. I like cows.
Same, and I don't think it's too bad. Kind of fits. But yeah, now we're getting a bit of a story about what happened between Tattletale and the Skull Kid.
Oh my goodness! Tattletale! Wait, we knew that already.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of crazy to, look around Termina in an era where it wasn't being threatened by the moon.
For one thing, I don't hear cows anymore.
Nope. So Termina, when it's on danger, doesn't have cows apparently.
Yeah, the moon is very far away where it should be.
True. Also, I don't know if now's a good time to mention the Skull Kits had to be redesigned for Majora's Mask.
Ah, yes. Remember how in Ocarina of Time, their face was like this black space with the eyes? Did you see that? There was a goof in the cutscene. He accidentally had the mask on.
Yep. Ah, widescreen. Well, it was actually even worse because I think they originally had large black lips as well. It was in the Majora's Mask that they gave him the wooden texture and turned his mouth into a beak.
Yes.
Of course, things don't last forever. Is the Master Husband T-posing?
He's flat T-posing.
He was T-posing!
Oh, by the way,
Oh
there's hidden money. There's hidden money there, by the way.
Oh, don't attack the picture!
I felt like it.
Sorry, the T-posing Master Husband's still getting me.
Yeah.
Hey, Tingle.
I actually knew about the T-posing thing for reasons. Anyways, we've been through this area. We got the heart piece already. Time to actually go into the swamp proper.
Man, what a swamp.
First thing
Hopefully
you
there
do
ain't
is
Kapungas
to...
here.
Huh?
Hopefully there ain't any Kapungas here.
A what?
Kapungas? Those flowers from Link's Awakening, because they have their own swamp.
I vaguely know what you're talking about. Anyway, the best way to travel in this area is to not swim. This place is Deku country, so it's kind of made for Deku scrubs. It's actually lucky that we got cursed. You just hop across these lily pads. It's really, really good.
Ain't something you can say every day.
Mm-hmm. And if we head this way past the obvious recycled enemies, we will find a magic shop.
Also, so recycled that...
Huh?
Oh. It's so recycled that Tattle actually tells you off about it.
Oh yeah, I need to show that off, by the way. Anyways, we're not interested in the potion shop right now. I said a magic shop because they are magic potions. The Woods of Mystery. Beware of ferocious turtles. What is this, Mario?
Yeah, no kidding.
It is actually the Termina version of the Lost Woods, complete with the same song.
Oh. I dig it. Oh, man.
Oh, there's the turtles. They hurt.
Let me ask you, what do you think the turtles are saying?
Gag-dwack. Gag-dwack.
I've always heard it as cat crap, and I can never unhear it.
So the path through the forest actually changes on each of the 3 days. Only the monkeys know it. And look, this is a familiar face. It's one of those old ladies that we had to fight. They only respond to humans.
I mean, it makes sense. You won't want to talk to a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, technically, their alternate universe selves are monsters.
Well, so the Skull Kid has apparently been causing a lot of trouble.
Jeez, he's been everywhere.
Well, gee,
Oh, come.
That's just mean. I don't have any potions on me.
Like, what did I do? It's not like I killed your alternate self or... Oh, wait.
Yeah. It was pretty painful as far as I can remember.
Yeah, maybe let's not mention it to them. If anything, be thankful Link ain't one to hold grudges, apparently.
I think he recognizes that this is a completely different world.
Also, I'm guessing that's coffee.
Something like that. I like this music, though. It's the same music as the battle intro for Twin Rova, but you get to actually listen to it. It's actually pretty good. Oh, there you go.
It's amazing how a boss's, like, theme song can become good potion music. Stop music. I did it now.
So you actually get a full bottle with a red potion in it. You could just bring red potion to Kome directly, but, like, then you'd miss out on the bottle.
True. Also, one thing is, there's a ladder behind her shop, and I never understood why it's there.
Oh, really?
It's unreachable as far as I know, because it's, like, up there on top of it. But, yeah, it's there for some reason.
Oh, yeah. That's strange.
On top of that, you can go ahead. I was gonna share a little fun fact that, like...
Look, I'm in the potion.
I always loved doing this as a kid. Oh god, the camera.
I thought it would make me, like, stand on top of it, but I didn't realize you could actually fall into it.
Oh, you can. I guess mentioning different days. If you're actually here on the second or third day, I believe Koume herself, or I believe it's Kotake, I never get their name straight. She will basically fly into the woods herself, and you actually can meet her inside of the woods. And when she's there, you can talk to her then and there, and she'll give you the potion so that you can make a shorter trip. Unfortunately, that takes having to go to the second day, so this is just faster.
It is.
Damn turtle. And she'd meet you here if you were on the second day.
Mm-hmm. She's like not very far from her sister at all. Also, don't drink the potion for yourself. That's mean.
Yeah, no, it isn't until the next game that you just have to use the items in front of them. In this game, you have to wait for the prompt.
Mm-hmm. Also, you can get the potion from the trading post, and for some reason, she still thinks that's Kotake's. But then again, maybe they just imported it. Also, Link, don't hold your hand out like that. That's weird. Thank you.
They're really nice when they're not trying to destroy the world.
It just didn't have, like, powers or anything this time. Excuse me, I'm trying to get past. Oh, okay.
I don't want you to.
Me been watching you.
Strange powers. All we have is just the ability to talk to people. You guys have opposable thumbs, you figure it out.
Look at Link moving when he's so close like this. Doing the...
He's doing a jig! Also, if you can, see if you can follow these monkeys.
This is a breeze. I can outrun them.
Don't outrun them per se, just keep up with them.
Oh, they disappeared.
This
This is literally because...
the deck.
This is because, like, the loading... Oh, you can actually kind of see it. The loading zone for the next area is, like, right on that line. So when you load the next area, they just vanish.
And be careful with that. Last thing we want is to cause the game to crash.
Oh, and don't stand on the lily pads as a human. You're too heavy for them, and they'll sink and be destroyed. Why did I dive?
Don't worry, apparently this is fresh water, despite being in a swamp.
Well, apparently the water up ahead is poisonous.
Thankfully the water here is fine. So fine, you can bottle it up.
Ah, yes, that's very true. Oh. You made me hit the bottle button. A Picto Box. First appearance of this item.
Fortunately, it can only hold one image.
Don't worry, it's not like we need to take a picture of something and then hold on to it for the entire game until we get to the guy who turns them into figurines. That they would never do that, right?
Oh, thankfully not. I think I'd be better capturing images of the creatures of Hyrule and having some dude tell me I was close just because it was looking at me funny. This is actually kind of nice. I just love the idea of, like, where's that carnival music coming from?
Maybe there's, like, Deku Scrubs with a band. They apparently are very good at trumpets.
I believe it. Also
the boat.
Big Octo.
The boat killed an Octorok by just ramming into it.
Yeah, these big Octos are territorial though. They don't want to let you anywhere in here.
Nope.
Kind of rude jerks. Yes.
Be very careful not to pick the wrong thing there. And now for the best song in the game, maybe.
Oh, at least easily one of the best.
Yes, this is so good. So they only allow Dekus into the palace, for now. So, you know, changing your disguise right in front of them definitely won't cause any problems.
Don't remind me. I say that because people's complaints about the Majora's Mask is why the transformation and Twilight Princess are the way they are.
Ugh. Fans complaining and then ending up making the game worse. So you can see here...
Fans aren't always right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a kidnapped princess. We definitely haven't seen that before.
Nope.
Anyways, my king, this is a rare occasion. Let me take a photograph of your kingliness, and let me make sure it's good enough for Professor Oak, so we need to get, like, all of you in the frame. This is actually really difficult to hold it in place. I'm just bobbing my head up and down. You know what? This is fine. This should be satisfactory.
Yeah, because For those who know N64 controls, it's more like 007, where the controller was basically used to aim and it will snap back if you let go. Not the most intuitive control.
Mm-hmm. So that monkey seems to have been falsely accused of... Oh, hello.
Hey.
A secret route. Tall place. Need bean from bean cellar.
Love his flips.
Oh yeah, he does flips and everything. So, you know, they said not to go to either side here, but Link never obeys that kind of command.
I guess I'll say this. It's interesting to see how Majora kind of took the direction of Zelda a bit, because the big thing with Majora is their focus was making the world very from Hyrule, and the way they did it here was essentially making everything Mesoamerican. Because a lot of the swamp area is actually heavily inspired by Mesoamerican designs and architecture. Actually kind of cool.
What isn't cool is that they decided to do another Metal Gear mission. I love Metal Gear Solid, but it really just inspired everybody to make a silly little stealth mission.
Yeah.
I'll get through this, guys, I swear.
If it helps, the thing with them is they have a very narrow tunnel vision. It's just that that tunnel vision also swings around when they turn. So if they so much as like take a peep at you when they're turning, they'll catch you.
Just gotta keep that in mind. There's actually a way to make this a little bit easier too. If you do this at night, then you can actually like see the precise movements of their vision, which is strange.
Yeah, their line of sight.
But you know, and when they spin around like that, they do in fact. It's like they shoot projectiles or something. It's really weird.
Yeah. I mean, both of us haven't done coding. We know kind of how it works, but it's still kind of odd how they set it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's to help them not have like omnivision, since if they just gave them a cone, they could probably see you through everything, and that wouldn't be fair.
But anyways, you can slip right in and steal their heart piece.
Do they have a heart piece on the open? I don't know.
No idea. You can also take their money.
Oh, free money.
Oh, I didn't get the last one.
Aww.
But they didn't shake me down, so who cares?
They just don't like us being here. Also, these guys keep telling us not to enter the chamber, but despite the fact that we keep breaking the rules, they let us in.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is actually a section of the game that was heavily, heavily altered in the North American release of the game. How much of the details do you know, Ivan?
Not many, actually.
Okay.
Oh.
So the important part is that there were a lot more underground tunnels connected to each other. So it was much more of an infiltration.
Oh, right!
So, like,
it's basically one long
right around
run
here,
through.
I think right around here is where they would have an additional grotto. And it would connect, like, somewhere over there, maybe? And the original...
Right, I remember...
Yeah, and the goal point, the place you were supposed to go to in the end, it's, like, right up on that ledge. But instead, it's been moved over here. So, in the North American version, you just have to fall down here. So, ultimately, it was just made a lot easier and less time-consuming, is what I'm going for.
I guess that is better, because, like, even if it's not too bad, I don't think people would really want to play that much of this quest.
Yeah. Also, this is a new feature. You can collect spring water. It doesn't matter that it's actually from a swamp. It's spring water. Totally.
Exactly.
And it's our old friend, the bean seller. That they do.
Else?
That they do.
Magic beans.
So naturally, magic beans don't work exactly like they did in Ocarina of Time. You just have to water them and you're good.
Yeah, or wait till day 2.
Does that work?
Yes, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, even just like rainwater works for watering them, which is a nice touch.
Oh, it rains on day 2. That's right.
Because
Anyways,
these things just need water. Why is it that Terminian counterparts are so much better than like the official ones?
I don't know, parallel dimensions and all that. Don't you say a word. Don't you say a word.
Don't worry, I ain't saying nothing.
It just shoves me out of the way.
Believe it or not, these things have a lot more interactions than you thought. Even
Really?
they can be destroyed with the horse.
uh,
I always love Zelda and their crazy attention to details.
oh, what happens if you get caught as a human? Assuming they catch me. That's better.
Don't remember if there's anything unique. Yeah, no, they say no intruders allowed.
I'm just doing this because hopping across the lily pads is much faster.
I mean, I get you. Plus, the swamp's still poisoned, so...
Oh yeah, the swamp's poisonous, so Link would take damage if he tried swimming. But oddly, even though Deku Scrubs sink to the bottom like a rock, also, there's just this here for some reason. Oh, Deku Nuts. Yeah, I understand.
Nuts.
I understand why they have Deku Nuts. But yeah, Deku Scrubs are apparently immune to poison water.
I mean, they never really touch the stuff. And do Deku Scrubs even need water?
Well, I know that, like, when you water plants, it's not that the plant itself is touching the water, it's that their roots absorb, like, the soft soil. So you have to water the soil, not the plant itself. So, like, I know these things.
Makes sense. Now, yeah, here's where the fact that you can see the flower pulsating behind you actually can help, because you need it to aim at these.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get shot, by the way. I'm just concentrating a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay.
It's okay, remember. Yeah. And to remind folks, they're not on a timer. They're actually based on the radius of where you were launched.
But you slowly sink, so that's kind of a timer.
Yeah, but I just mean, like, if people see Link, like, waving his legs, it's not that the timer's running out, it's that he's just too far, he's getting out of range.
Let's see here. Also, you can shoot the nuts out of the sky. I always thought that was pretty neat.
Now, with all these kind of powers that the Dekus have, it really makes me wish that they brought them back for later Zelda games.
Okay. It's a close call.
And by that I mean, like, bring them back outside of just being generic enemies, since at this point it feels like Deku Scrubs and Octoroks are pretty much interchangeable.
Yeah, we haven't seen Deku Scrubs in a long, long time. Let's see.
Sorta. The last... Yeah.
I think Business Scrubs were in Minish Cap.
Yes.
Okay, so after that, did we see them? I don't think we did.
Technically, because they made an appearance in Triforce Heroes.
Oh, that's true.
To be honest, though, I don't know how to feel about that, because Triforce Heroes is an interesting Zelda game, but I really don't like how they portrayed some enemies.
Oh, really?
Well, for example, they turned a Re-Dead into a mini-boss, and its whole gimmick now isn't that it shrieks, it's that it grabs you and pulls you into, like, a quicksand pit. That's not my Re-Dead.
You could have made, like, a Super Gibdo.
That's what I was thinking, like, something like that, but no. I don't know, man. Some of the stuff they do there doesn't rub me the right way.
Oh, oops. I think this entire sequence is funny.
Yeah. Also, don't scream. Yeah, shh! You're the one screaming!
Well, I could try and cut it. I should be able to reach this, shouldn't I?
You should. You just need the right angle.
No good. I
Hey.
totally cut it. I can totally reach. Oh, well.
Loud instrument. No, your ocarina's loud. Or is it not loud enough?
That tiny thing will never do. Alright,
Don't you have something else? Stop screaming!
By the way, who are you?
Ooh. Oh.
Like, you literally saw me outside the cage.
I think it's the fact they're starting to take notice.
No.
No.
Then I will tell you and tell you until it is clear to you. Classic problem.
Yes, we understand.
Saving princesses is my profession, you see.
So let's hear it softly.
Impressing us once again with songs that only use 5 notes.
This ain't quiet at all.
It's the sonata of awakening. Why else would it... I'm not doing that.
I just like joking about it because, you know, he says, I'll teach it to you quietly, and then he proceeds to use a loud brass instrument.
Keep that in mind,
so
ladies and
awakening.
gentlemen. Awakening. There's like a billion things with awakening in them. Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Fire Emblem Awakening. Awakening from Pokemon. Link's Awakening. Huh, there you go.
Oh, it's in this series. Wait, you guys, I'm willing an instrument. Don't! You're gonna be punished either way, so what's our point?
Okay, so we need to take the shortcut to the temple. Pay no attention to my life meter. I don't know how that happened. But I'm sure I will recover it shortly, so no need to worry about it.
I'll be fine.
We
Just
simply...
watch out for them literal dragonflies.
Yes, they can knock you down very easily.
Oh, what jerks.
So let's shoot them down instead. These bubbles are so powerful.
Man, glad we never had to deal with a Deku that spits bubbles.
I guess none of the other Deku have magic? Okay. So apparently there's a way to jump from that lily pad up here, and I seriously should have looked it up before I recorded this today, but it's no big deal.
Be fine.
Maybe we'll get another chance to... Oh, it's him! It's him!
Now, are you a manifestation of a giant fish god, or are you the ancient sage of light disguised as an owl? Can't believe I can say that in the Zelda universe and be 100% correct either way.
Determination!
But yeah, no. Apparently this owl is not related to either of those owls as far as I know. Either way, it don't matter.
Stop
because we're about to
talking!
get out
Stop
with the
talking!
and the-
He didn't actually ask me if
And
I
I'll-
wanted to hear that again. Wow.
It's not the same guy, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, the owl is actually surprisingly helpful this time around. What a shocker. I don't know about this melody, though. I think he needs to get better at composing.
He's an owl. He only has his talents to compose with.
He has a voice.
Do you
Anyways,
expect him to sing the whole thing?
So the Song of Soaring, they condense all of the quick travel songs into one song, and now you can just warp back to any owl statue.
It's very handy.
Indeed it is. Moving on, we can now finally go up the waterfall. Essentially, this path leads up the waterfall. Welcome to Woodfall. I don't see any falling wood. Do you?
Nope. But man, that poison swamp water looks so bad it can't even see past it.
Yeah. It's also full of bugs. I hope they don't mind the poison.
They probably don't. Also, yeah, these hip loops are annoying as heck.
Hip loops. Yeah, they're called hip loops.
Yep.
Enemy names.
I don't know if that's an.
Enemy names have not improved.
Because I have really no idea what a hip loop even is, unless it's like some kind of Japanese pun I don't get.
Also, you can use your Deku nuts as bombs. I always thought that was cool, even though there's rarely a use.
Yeah, because technically back in the Deku Palace you're supposed to do that, but it's a lot easier to just snipe them with the bubbles. And less dangerous.
Let me break that open, please.
Oh! You heard? Yep, there it is.
Mm-hmm. Fairies, they do their usual.
And it's a little handy because there's at least one fairy hidden at the entrance of every dungeon.
Oh, yeah. Kind of makes the game, like, way, way easier, in my opinion. Maybe too easy, but I'm not going to complain about it because it's Majora's Mask. And, like, time...
The crazy thing...
For beginning players, time is the bigger threat anyways.
True. Like, it's only Ocarina and Majora that the fairies are the most powerful, because I believe in these games, the fairy fully revives you to full health. Or in other games, they heal you for at least 6 to 8 hearts, depending on what you get.
I killed him in the water. Look at the hexagon-shaped grass, by the way, in the swamp.
It's really well made, like... I think we mentioned it before, but this is why I kind of miss, like, the N64 style.
Okay, so this ability actually gets a little bit more use than I thought. Yeah, I'll just ignore that one.
Has its moments.
Anyways, this is why I came all the way over here. Deku Link has to get inside the chest, by the way. So cute. It's a heart piece!
Oh, the heart piece. Nice.
So instead of, like, actually starting, like, from the beginning and going through that whole path again, let's demonstrate the new song.
Alrighty. Alright.
Now this song, it just sounds so strange.
Honestly, it sounds extremely simplified, which...
Wait a minute,
That
actually...
makes sense.
You know what? Actually, instead of warping so close... Let's get ourselves back to town. Because now that we have the owl statue activated, we can just warp back to it whenever, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
traveling so much easier for me.
That's your animation, by the way. It just looks so strange. Well, it doesn't look strange, but... Like... It's a very... What am I trying to say here? It's not a very cheerful song. It's kind of, like, spooky.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Or hear it.
Like, it does feel kind of out of place, but I guess, again, you can only do so much with 5 notes.
Anyways, we're here to try the Postman minigame a second time. So in case you're wondering what item makes this minigame easier, it's actually the item that you gave to him in Ocarina of Time. The equivalent NPC, of course. There we go.
I'll give him a sec, there we go. So he has to get to bed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even with this kind of work, I kind of dig this setup. He has his bed in his job, and that means that when he's not working, he can just wake up and do whatever he wants. I kind of like that setup.
So wearing... Oh! Okay, so now it's just tenths of a second, but as you can see, the clock stays on screen now. Ah.
9.85.
This is gonna make it way easier, though.
Yeah. I mean, there are folks who can straight up count in their heads. I kind of can.
Oh, really?
9.91.
Well, I've got the bunny hood. I've got to do it now.
Yeah, we got time and money.
There, that has to be... It's still counting hundredths of a second.
That's... Again, I assume it's just a 2-ship-2 Harkinian thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the 2-ship people why they did this.
I'm guessing maybe they just couldn't fully port it over, but we'll see. But here's the thing. You have to at least see it hit 10 for it to count.
Did it! Thank you.
There you go.
10 seconds. Reflex is suitable for a postman. Next, you'll test Next thing you're gonna do is test my hand-eye coordination by having me toss the letters into the mailboxes.
He'll have to be a bird person before that'll happen.
Okay. That's all I wanted to do while I was in town. There's technically like 2 more heart pieces that I could get at this time if I'm lucky and rich. So we'll have to save that because I have neither of those things at the moment. Despite having 1,200 in the bank that I got fraudulently.
Oh yeah, totally. What do you mean we don't... What do you mean this money never existed in the past?
So anyway, this doesn't work if you try it as human, by the way.
Of course, I'm sure when Monkey said it's not loud enough. This now's a good time to mention. Originally, the Deku pipes, that's what these instruments called, was going to be like a pearly white, but then they changed it to a bronze brass at the end. Bronze brass, Ivan. Bronze. Oh, wait, brass. Either way!
Of course it's brass. It's a brass instrument.
Exactly. Just didn't know what it was at the time, and I should be ashamed as I played brass instruments back in school.
I'm just watering this. I don't care.
You never know.
I like how the game calls it a friend, even though I've trapped it in a bottle.
I wonder if they still call them fairy spirits.
I guess we'll find out when I catch another one next time. So, the temple and the first dungeon is like sitting right before us. Is there a face there? Okay, there's some kind of image on the texture.
Are you looking at pareidolia on me, mate?
What?
Pareidolia.
I don't know what that means, but we're gonna pause for now, since, like, the dungeon is probably going to take just as much time as it took to get here, so... I will use the owl statue to save, and then that'll be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you've been enjoying all of this so far. Got some good progress in today.
Overall, a good day.
Mm-hmm. So next time, we take on the first actual dungeon, finally, after, like, 3 episodes. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll have a good night.